Welcome back, everybody, to some more FTL with me, Daniel, from the Dan Has Fun channel. This is the sign of all of my failures, so I don't really have to spoil last episode, do I? Because it's kind of very heavily indicated based on that introduction, but what we're going to do is we're still going to use the Mantis Type A ship, the Gila Monster. We still haven't been able to defeat it. We are going to go on to easy mode, we're just going to have to deal. It would be cool to at least get the B layout so we can try and lose with a different type of ship. In order to do that, though, we either have to, kill the last enemy with your last crew member on their ship, which I thought we did before, but I guess not. And the alternative is to just kill 20 ship crew by Sector 6, which I think is probably a little bit easy to do, as long as we don't get incredibly unlucky with auto ships again. So, yes, maybe a bit of a dent to the pride, but we're going to go to easy. I just want to get this done. Please. No guarantee it's going to happen, but one can dream, right? And we're going to do the same thing we did before. We're going to start off by moving some folks around. Get the energy in the engines, and again, it's just easy for it to get from place to place. This ship is just enormous. So many big room ships, and yeah, as we found out last time around, having the airlocks in the center of the ship go straight into piloting kind of sucks. Why is there no door here? Oh well, what are you gonna do? Let's jump straight away. We have nebulas, but I don't want to run the risk of there being nothing in there. We need some combat from the get-go. Again, we are in easy. Really, the only difference between easy and normal is just more scrap on rewards, and ships tend to be a little bit friendlier. This one will still hurt us, though. There's an ion stunner and a mini beam. So we're going to see how we get on. If you have been enjoying the FTL videos, by the way, please do let me know. They're very fun, but they take a lot of work because I don't have new computer technology. It's a few years old. Rendering these things takes forever. So I do appreciate any kind of any positivity that's really going on. I really do appreciate it. We do want a small bomb there. Probably they're piloting. No, I don't think we need to do any. I'm not going to use any bombs yet. We're just going to see if the crew can get the kill. That NG ran away immediately. We have a human, we have a mantis. They have at least 3 crew members. Due to the fact that they came in at the times that they did, we should be able to beat both of these guys without too many difficulties. That hurt. Mr. NG, can you go help this mantis, please? I'm hoping we can... Well, I was going to say, hopefully we could prevent us getting a second hit, but I guess not. 4 points are a resource. We've got to make the most of them. There we go. 21 scrap. And there's a fire in the engine room. Amazing. Mr. Mantis, can you come help with that? Sure can. Everybody's taking a little bit of damage, so we're going to have to heal everybody up, even Mr. Fenn. But that's a decidedly okay start. Could have been a lot worse. But yeah, until we get either a second level of shields or like actual weapon power, we're going to take some hull damage. This ship, I don't see really any huge way around that. That's not a dead end. But we do have to come down to the southwest corner. Southeast corner, even. I know directions, I promise. This is a forward scout, so they're probably going to try and run away. They do have a med bay, which is inconvenience. We are going to have to use a bomb on that. So let's power up. Bomb, get it into the med bay. They have a bomb as well. Inconvenient, but not much I can do about it. In terms of ship constitution, they are humans, and they are rebels. So they should be pretty much humans and nothing else, hopefully. Oh, they shot our shields. That's quite rude, isn't it? That means we're going to take at least 1 damage, I imagine. We should probably switch our bomb over to their engines then. No, we'll actually go for their weapons and we'll sit in piloting and just, try and take the piloting out ourselves. There we go. They're probably in the med bay. They are. They're on fire. Our oxygen is toast. Well, I'm glad we didn't go back in there, because otherwise it would have just been a waste of time. All of their crew is dead. Actually, let's just get it straight back so we can try and deal with our oxygen situation, because there's a breach in there. You two should probably not do that. You'll probably end up just dying. Thank goodness we have an NG with all its repair skill. You two out, get the NG in. Okay, everyone's going to be okay. We're alive. Wish we could just tow these ships along and just throw the ship at other ships, but we don't have those types of kinetic weapons available. If only. Right, everybody back to their original places of ship origin. Thank you. There is a store, but I don't want to go there quite yet, so maybe we do go one step into a nebula. They don't directly connect. Okay, no, so we'll go one and then up, I guess, to the store. Not the most ideal Sector 1 layout, but what are you going to do? I'm just not going to touch you. You got a missile and you're an auto ship, so no, hard pass. Doesn't mean we have no extra scrap, though. But that's a lot of damage we would take for very little benefit, I suspect. I'd love cloaking, but we can't afford it. It's too early in the run for that. Heavy Laser 1, I'm not usually a huge fan of, but it could be potentially useful in this run. Remember, we're on easy, so they're probably not going to level up to level 2 shields until maybe Sector 3. I'm tempted to take that along with us for the ride. I'm also tempted to grab sensors, but I think we should be more economical right now. Do I want to take the Heavy Laser on the run? I'm going to say no for now. I think I have a habit of buying too much from stores. So I'm going to try and hold on not doing that. Yeah, we're going to demand surrender of your goods, because hopefully you won't be a very strong ship. You have a drone. I wonder what type of drone it's going to be. Yep, they are going to run away. Oh, it's a combat drone. I don't want to see that. The small bomb. You need to go on the drone system on this occasion. Before their mini-beam really hurts our feelings. And I think the mini-beam fires a second before the small bomb does. This is not going to be good. Yep, sure did. Luckily it hit a room that's inconsequential. Okay, we don't need any weapons at this point. We'll just take out their piloting just to make sure they don't escape. And then we'll go into their drone control, because I'm sure they're going to be in there trying to repair it. Yep, there they are. And there's a fire in the drone room. That's perfect. He's slowly running away. Not quick enough, though. 24 scrap, we'll take it. And your ship's on fire, so we're going to get out before we die. Get healed. I know this wouldn't work if it was a cloning center, a clone bay. But I do wish there was just a button where we could just be like, immediate full heal, because there's no threats nearby. But alas, no dice on that front. You can hear things are on fire in the ship. If we waited long enough, this would almost certainly explode and die. But we don't need to do that. We do have a map. Distress beacon. So we would do what? One. How many jumps do we probably have? 5 or 6? Glad we didn't go down there. Asteroid field. Ooh, terrible. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe? We'll see, because there might be a shop here we want to jump to. Let's go take a look-see. You have the standard beam plus laser combo. Again, they'll fire before my bomb can, so it's... no, we probably should use one. Bomb weapons. Go into piloting. They don't have a med bay, so that's fine. Then yeah, go beat up that human. Why am I going into the piloting, by the way? Oh, we have a fire that I didn't know about. Okay. Well, that's not good. There we go. Let's open that up. And as a precaution, let's open that up as well. Oh, they shot our O2. Isn't that rude? Close all the doors. Go get that fixed. Yeah, the reason why we go for piloting is because it's going to take them so long for any other crew members to come up here because it's the furthest away. That's why we do it. One of our mantises may need to run away. So you're going to run now. Run into O2. It should be pretty safe. Yep, the human's toast. Go into the room in the middle so I can scoop you both out in one go. Thank you very much. All three of you need to go into the med bay, so get shaking. Probably would help if I turn the med bay on. Or you're just sitting there being like, do something. Just throwing bandages at you, nothing else. I do wonder how the med bay is healing. Is it like Goku on Namek, I'm guessing, but who knows? 122 scrap. We still don't need more reactor power. Alright, so let's jump north of the store, or the distress. Or both, really. And there's nothing. And there's no distress there. Okay, so you want 1, 2, 3, 4? Should have 4 jumps. Yeah, that's board, and we lost Owen. Amazing. Well, that sucks. So, as a temporary, we're going to have to make our entry the pilot, which is a horrible feeling, but we're just going to have to deal with it. Them's the risks you take. Sometimes the event's good, sometimes they're not. Yeah, I don't want to deal with you. Getting a lot of auto ships, which is exactly the one thing we don't want. Yeah, let's aid this civilian ship. Let's jump in with our remaining 2 mantises. You have... yeah, a combination where I should probably throw 1 bomb down. Again, in this case, it'll be what? Actually, piloting we want to aim for. We're going in, just due to the awkward shape of the Mantis cruisers, we went into weapons. Again, so the second Mantis takes a lot longer to get there. So we should win without losing anybody that way. Okay, that missed. That's very nice of them. There is a 3rd crew member, unfortunately. He's probably going to chase me around. I'm gonna not auto-fire the bomb, but I'm still gonna keep it powered in case we need it. I'm hoping we don't, but you never know. Run into O2, and then we should be able to take him out. There we go. Oh good, they gave us a weapon. So, 14 scrap and a hull smasher laser. It's a bit expensive for my blood, and it's got some slow charge time. I don't think this is a very good weapon, really. It's not horrendous, but it's not amazing either. Can't believe we lost a Mantis immediately, and it wasn't even due to me being bad at micromanaging. It was me being bad at situation management, which probably isn't much better, but it probably means we're going to have to buy crew, which is horrible. Expensive and horrible. Go back to your boarding location, please. We probably could have gone to another beacon, but diving with a ship like this is suicide, so we're not ever going to run that risk if we can. We're going to attack that slave of scum. Hopefully we'll get a member of staff. You are also going to go sit in piloting, and in this case... oh, you have a missile, which I'm not going to be able to beat. But we'll still go for weapons either way. They do have a Mantis on their ship on this occasion, so we do have to be a little bit more careful because they will hurt. Thank you for shooting an empty room. We'll gas it out just in case. Turn that off, turn this back on. There's the NG, and we should be able to defeat this NG in hand-to-hand combat. Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, we don't get any crew members as a result. I guess they don't do surrender the same way as if you're just mashing their ship, but it's fine. If we're getting more scrap from boarding, more script. I don't know what scrip is. We're definitely getting more scrap from boarding. At least we should be able to at least easily more afford to buy a crew member. But we shall see. Next sector. Mantis or abandoned? Well, both of these suck. Because abandoned sectors, we need oxygen to breathe, and Lanius don't, so boarding them is horrible. And then Mantis controlled means there's going to be more Mantis ships, and Mantis are, you know, strong like we are. So, not great either way. There is a store off the bat, though, so let's go to the store. Things we're looking for. A useful crew member. Cloaking would be okay now, and it is in the shop. I was going to say the scrap recovery arm would be good. Zoltan shield bypass is a good option as well. That's very helpful for this ship type. Well, we're never going to be able to use this hull smasher laser, but... Are we going to be using the basic laser really either? I think we get cloaking just because we need to dodge missiles, because we just have no defense against them right now. The clone bay is also useful for this type of run, but not at the moment. We have other things we have to handle. So we have 41 scrap. If we wanted to get the Zoltan shield bypass, the basic laser doesn't quite cut it. We could sell Mantis pheromones, but I'm just going to get rid of the hull smasher laser. Get Zoltan shield bypass. If we run into a Zoltan unit and ship right now, we're just doomed. So now at least we don't have quite the same problem. Long-range scanners is also kind of useful, but I don't want to spend scrap on that. Okay, so the ship is mildly better. Not quite as much as I would like it to be, but you got to start somewhere. At least this map has spread out beacons everywhere, and is an auto scout, so this is the worst of both worlds. Thank goodness we got cloaking. Does mean our two mantises really need to start manning locations. So let's get them into place. Turn off our med bay, turn on our weapon. We want to start. They have hacking. Who are they going to hack? Oh, that's so annoying. Normally you're like, oh, doors, who cares? But my crew weren't where I wanted them to be, so that's actually kind of annoying. Please miss. Oh, you still didn't miss anyway. Come on, man. We had an 80% chance to dodge, so naturally we didn't dodge, and it took out our weapon, so we can't even shoot on it. And the potential issue here is they might end up trapping us both in the weapons room, but I need to get that dealt with. Seriously? Really? They shot us there as well? Unbelievable. Okay. At least it's recovered. Get the weapon system back on. Shoot down the weapons, please. Okay, well that could be worse. At least somebody got trapped in the engine room. Teleporter going down is fine. Next time around we'll be able to cloak. This has been horrible. And then the way we have to fight this is to blow up their shields so that they just take massive asteroid damage. And then we can switch to basic laser to keep shooting their weapons. We can't even FTL jump right now, even if we wanted to. Oh boy, this is a nasty start. Of course you hit me. 70% chance to dodge. Yeah, this is about the worst possible combination we could have had. Show up, asteroid, and auto ship. And we have only 1 bar of shields. Guess what we're going to be doing at the next shop? Our hands are kind of tied. And the fact that we are having to use a Mantis to repair our engines, yes, does hurt me, don't worry. I'm not happy about that event. But thank goodness it's finally done. Horrible. Horrible, horrible. We are going to cloak just so we can make sure our shields are recovered. Then go repair our teleporter, please. Well, that couldn't have gone much worse, could it? We lost, what, like a third of our entire hull in one encounter with a ship that gave us essentially nothing because we couldn't escape anyway. Oh dear. Tempted as I am to go back to the store, I'm not going to. Oh, good. Now the fleet pursuits can be doubled for a jump, so that's one beacon less. That for now. We are going to get more reactor power surely in the near future. Small bomber's going to go for their weapons. They have the classic beam plus laser combination, which at least now we have a chance of avoiding. Yeah, so now we'll be fine. We only have to fire one bomb. And now we should be okay. Yeah, there's the human. We'll probably have to move this mantis away momentarily. Nope, not even. We're fine. Okay, well, they still get to do the double jump, which is annoying. And I think I fired 2 bombs there by accident. Go team. While they're recovering, let me get 1 extra reactor power, because we clearly need it. Oh, this is on easy difficulty too. we're making easy look real hard. Real hard. Oh, I'll go back to your place. Let's see what we do going forwards. Distress beacon, okay. Sure. Yeah, we'll lead you to your destination for scrap. Where is it? Right behind the exit. That's not too bad. It'd be what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is gonna be tight. So instead we could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6 going through the exit twice. I guess that's what we're gonna end up having to do. Not quite as many beacons, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, ions, perfect. That'll just take our shields down. But we don't need. We probably won't need to use our weapon at all. We'll keep it powered up just in case, but we might not need to use a bomb whatsoever. We know the drill. We're going to get into piloting. They are double laser for this one. And they both missed. Now the question really is, what is the ion pulse going to disable? Shields, naturally, but none of the weapons, so we're gonna have to bomb the weapon then. Thank you. I didn't want to do it, but we had our hands tied on that one. And we got an ion stunner, which not really what I'm looking for, but again, free scrap if nothing else. Get you healed up. Okay, so fully healed up, and we're going to jump even though we're not quite where we want to be. It's close enough. Oh, distress. Come on, then. Yeah, we'll promise to help. So, with our options, we have a lot of options. We're going to use the NG crew to remotely repair its targeting system and just get a load of resources. Usually, if you see a blue option for the NG, it's typically either the best one or a very good option. So we'll definitely take that. So yeah, in terms of jumps left, we would probably have like 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we're going to have to go through the exit beacon. Okay. Because we do want to get to the quest marker. I want to buy a crew member, but I don't want to pay this much money. But I'm going to. Lauren, hi. You're going to man the piloting for now, while my slightly better NG can, yeah, just sit in engines. It's got a little bit of repair improvement, just no bonus yet. Let's go to the quest market. Oh, they healed our hull a little bit, and it's a shop, so that's not bad. And yeah, we did pay a lot less for an NG than we would normally, so I guess there's that. We don't want repair arm. I don't want any of that, honestly. Do we want... Do we want a system now? Or is it better to try and get level 2 shields? It's probably better just to get level 2 shields at the moment, as tempting as it is. We don't want to stretch ourselves too thin. Do that. We now have level 2 shields. We still have essentially no weapon system of any note, but better than nothing. An ion stunner is a little bit more interesting than normal in this case, but I still don't think it's very useful by itself. Yeah, we should be able to do one more jump. Okay, fine, we'll go... Beanie, meanie, miny, mo. Let's go down south. Oh. Prying this open can be terrible. Yeah, of course. Well, we ran the risk. And we lost. It's just the way it is. So we, yet again, lost a crew member. We don't have high-level doors, so we're going to have to vent essentially everything here, aren't we? Yeah, we knew the risk, the potential risk of what we were going to do. We took the risk, and we failed. This is what it is. All of our buddies are going to run away. If they want to start whacking things, they certainly can, but there's going to be nothing for them to do, so they might as well come on over. They're in our shield room at the moment. Probably not wise. Come on. Come over here. Oh, they might not come over here because there's no oxygen in our med bay, so maybe we should just do that then. Let's not be stupid. Yeah, give them an actual incentive to come over might be a good idea, right? Aye, aye, aye. Okay, and they've gone. So close all the doors. Give them a handful of seconds. That should be enough. Let's go and repair it and go straight back to work. If anything, it gives us an excuse to get some more repair experience, but not going to be a huge amount, is it? Let's be honest. There you go. So yes, so yet again we lost a crew member. We knew the risks. I think it's still worth taking. We bought a crew member on the cheap. Just what it is. Jump to the next sector. NG or rock? Well, we're definitely going NG because we have an NG. Just. Still have one. Oh dear. There's a store off the get-go, but that's not useful yet. So we probably go 1, 2, 3 and then loop around. Maybe we'll be able to buy another crew member on the cheap to replace our one that's gone. So we're going to use our NG to hail the vessel and assess the damage. They're going to keep talking and give us a load of resources, including 5 fuel, which is exactly what we wanted. Next stop, what we got? They want 11 scrap to improve our doors. That's a great deal, so we will do it. It will delay our shop, though. We don't really have anything to do there now. But instead, let's just head... That's clearly a dead end. Yep, dead end, dead end. You are also a dead end, kind of, but I can kind of loop around you. Yeah, so all of that is death. So go southeast, and then... maybe not. We want to use the... If we're going for these 4, we want to be here last. Okay. Oh, big old load of nothing. Perfect. There's a distress beacon up there. I wasn't planning to go this way, but we certainly can. Okay, we'll go north. So all that planning to go south, and we're going to go north. In that FTL in a nutshell. Aid the civilian ship. Turn the med bay off. Where do we want to... Oh, they're going to potentially board us too. That's fine if they do that. We've upgraded our doors, so this is something that will work. So rather than going to piloting, let's go to engines. We do want to use the small bomb on this occasion to shoot their med bay. And we want to open every interior door, apart from in the piloting room. and then open everything else out like that. So I don't know where they're going to land, but they haven't... Okay, where are they? Where are you? I do not know. Oh, okay, they're here. They're north. And I just saw a missile fire, so we're going to try and hide from it. Thank you. 1 in 4 chance of hitting us, and they didn't on that occasion. Alright, perfect. They now do have a fire. So we don't... We probably... Well, we might as well just keep the ion stunner on, just to annoy them more than anything else. Yeah, they're going to have to try and deal with their med bay, so I'm going to break their engine, just so we don't have any ability for them to dodge. Ow, he shot my weapon. Not that it matters. And the civilian ship gave us lots of stuff. Neat. Maybe don't do that yet, actually. Cancel that just for a second. Turn on the med bay, close the doors again. I don't want to send them back while we have no oxygen and kill them that way. That would be unfortunate. Okay, now we're good. And while you're healing up, Mr. Engie, can you go repair our weapons, please? Might as well do what you're good at. So despite all of our difficulties with crew, we are just about holding station. Having those 2 bars of shield, I think, is going to be very helpful. Oh, another distress. Okay, well, yes, we are very much not going the direction I'd intended. Next shop we go to, we probably want to pick up some fuel. They have drones. Sure, that's fine. They don't have a med bay, though. So let's take advantage of that. They have 2 drones, in fact. Anti-combat drone is irrelevant. This beam drone is also... Oh, they can't hurt us. Okay. Then I don't even see the point of turning a weapon on. I'm going to cloak just because we can. But yeah, they genuinely cannot hurt us in any way. Beam drone plus beam weapon. Not the smartest of plays. Mr. Fenn, you're getting a little bit close to death, so I'm going to move you out of the way for a second. Then move you back, and that fleet's destroyed. So this NG vessel turns out to be very poorly equipped. I'm going to be generous. And they gave us NG Medbot Dispersal. We do need to have the med bay turned on, but I think this is incredibly useful. I don't think it works when you're in an opposing ship. That would be really cool if it does. I don't think that's the case. But at least it now means that our NG can repair things and be healed at the same time. And worst comes to worst, we can sell it, I think, for 40 scrap anyway, so we don't really make much of a loss. But no, I do like NG Medbot Dispersal. I think it's far better than Mantis Pheromones, that's for sure. That'll definitely be being sold first. Yeah, we'll agree to rescue the store. Where is it? Oh, right where we were going to go. Okay, I'm fine with that then. Let's go over that. Yeah, we're going to engage and rescue. What do they have? A laser and a beam? In standard fare. Let's go into piloting. We don't need to use a bomb, but we're probably going to anyway. Turn the med bay off just for a second. We're going to bomb their weapons exactly 1 time, hopefully. Actually, do we even need to? No, that's a regular laser. I don't think we even need to do that. Just in case it's not and I'm wrong, I'm going to charge the bomb up regardless. No, it's a regular one. We don't even need to do that. Okay. Then that is fine. Turn that bomb off. We're just going to turn the stunner on because we can then. Yeah, because it's not like they have a med bay or anything that's going to throw us a curveball. And because they're all humans, because it's the rebels, yeah, you have nothing to scare us. 36 scrap and 5 points of hull repair. Fantastic. So, this store's a little bit more interesting than the previous one. We're going to have to buy fuel. That our hands are tied on that one. We could buy a Zoltan. We could have a fixing Zoltan, or really, it's going to be a shield Zoltan if we buy a Zoltan. But do we just buy an NG again? We don't want the ion charger. The Hermes missile just takes too much power to run. it's almost as slow as the, it's actually a little bit slower, in fact, than the small bomb. But that's not what we want. The the chain burst laser is an interesting choice for a ship that only has 3 weapon slots. I still don't think this is that good. But if we can keep it powered up, it can just keep plowing away. But realistically, if we're going for boarding ship tactics, which we clearly are, you need a weapon that's going to hit straight away, like as early as possible. And this is the opposite of that. So yeah, I don't think we're going to go that way. We'll heal up a couple of hull points. Oh, I don't want to buy another crew member. I think we're going to have to. So really the question is, these are both the options I would pick if I was looking for a crew type. I think we get a Zoltan in case we get more events that require them. So let's get the Shield Zoltan. Like that. We need to get our 2 friends back. And yes, they will technically heal if we don't go to the med bay now with the med bay turned on, but it's still an awful lot quicker just to get in there. Let's get in there, get that done. It is tempting to put the NG in, the Zoltan in engines, because then it'll always have at least 1 power, but right now we're just gonna have to deal. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if we'll be able to get to all 4, but this route we're safe either way. Big old nothing. That was a good use of resources and time. I think we've had a couple of empty beacons, which I'm somewhat surprised based on the fact we're in the Mantis lands. It's usually pretty busy. You have a missile launcher and an ion stunner, so we're going to bomb your med bay and hope we don't have to deal with you a second time, because we're going to jump straight into your weapons. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Oh, they only have an NG in there. That's even better. 2 NGs on this ship. Hooray! Thank you for missing. If you want to ion stunners, that's fine. And yes, their med bay was thoroughly bombed. They stunned our shield. Oh no! They don't have any weaponry that deals with shields. No, you are not. You are not allowed to repair that. Please take out their weapons. Come on. Come on. There we go. Thank goodness it finally happened. At least we're not taking any more hull damage. I don't know why we aim for shields there, but aim for piloting. And they have nobody else left. Okay, that probably wasn't the cleanest way to do that, but it was fine. I think we were going to take some hull damage either way there, no matter how we did it. And let's get you guys back. There we go. All right, let's keep on jumping. Yeah, we should have time to get to both of these. Well, and by both of these, I mean 1 and then the exit. Yeah, we're not going to risk activating that. Absolutely not. Let's go to the exit. Yeah, we are still horribly weak to auto scout units. We will definitely sell you drone parts because we don't have any use for them right now. Jump to the next sector. NG or pirate? We're going to have at least 1 nebula to contend with. Interesting. So we have an NG in our ranks and we have orders. I think NG is definitely the way to go. Distress beacon immediately. Okay. Well, let's go straight there and see what we've got to contend with. Can't believe we're still running 1 power weapons, but it is what it is. Oh, giant alien spiders. No. Oh, no, 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 no. No, we don't do those missions. I know I've lost 2 crew members already. I don't need to lose a 3rd. Oh, nice. As soon as we arrive at this small mantis ship, it detaches from a wreck and jumps away, and we get a laser charger Mark II. Will I be using the laser charger Mark II? No, probably not. It needs 3 power, but Again, sells for scrap. I'm gonna bite the bullet and get a second power bar though, because we do need to probably switch to this terrible combination, at least in the near future. Get to the distress beacon. We need to get to a shop because we're running out of fuel again. Oh, it's a mantis in disguise. That's very rude. And they have teleporters, so we're gonna have to go to... Ooh, this layout's kind of annoying. We're gonna we'll actually teleport to their teleporter, and we're gonna start shooting their med bay immediately. And we can have that on auto fire. That's perfectly fine. And we should start venting out parts of our ship. Oh, we never repaired our doors. Stupid me. What a dum-dum. That's going to be a little bit annoying for this, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh well, it's fine. We'll deal. Had to jump cut there for a second. Don't know if anybody else has this problem, but ever since I've had my laptop, I think it's like 5 years old now, occasionally just the keyboard will plain stop working. Luckily the mouse still works, so I was able to stop the recording and resume it, but yeah, I have to turn the laptop off and back on. Just put it into standby, and then it's fine. As I was saying, having the doors only be level 1 essentially due to damage is going to be very annoying in this situation. To the point where I'm tempted to have my Zoltan run in there. I think is what we should do. Because at least then it's like essentially pseudo level 2 doors. Oh, you're in the room with us. Okay. Well, that's fine, because we're going to heal with the NG Medbot dispersal. And we just blew up their teleporter, so they're not going to deal with that anymore. Are they still healing in here? Okay, they are. So we still don't want to deal with that. We're going to have to use the small bomb then. I didn't know if that would still heal them or not, but it does. So we're not going to fight them in the med bay. That's suicide. We will, yeah, definitely still attack that location. Ouch, that hurt my feelings. Why is the second level of shields not on? What are you doing? And now they have no med bay, so that's going to suck for them. And okay, taking 1 damage is fine. We took out all their crew. That probably wasn't the best handled. When did we not have that second level up? I have no idea. Aye. Get the NG over there to repair it while the... Oh yeah, we should probably close some doors, huh? Close some doors. It's not anywhere near as bad now we have the medbot dispersal, because they're still going to recover health. But let's get things back into the motion we want them to be in. Thank you. And let's get back to place, because they're almost fully healed. It's close enough. Okay. Oh, it's because the Zoltan left the room, isn't it? Note to self. If we move the Zoltan, you got to manually put power in there. Another empty location. We are running out of fuel. And we're in an area with a pulsar, which is not great. And they have a flat cannon, so we definitely don't want to lose our shields. They also have a clone bay. Okay, and drones. There's a lot going on with this ship. So we're clearly going to have to go the small bomb route. Bomb the clone bay. And then just start stunning. So their drone is a... I think that's... Is that just the beam drone or the fire drone? I think that's the fire drone. I think. A human and an NG. That's fine. That's not a big deal. I didn't cloak on time. That's dumb. Took damage for no reason. Let's cloak. Where's the fire? In weapons. We should power our small bomb back up because it never took out the clone bay. And there's a fire in our piloting as well. This is just going great. And our doors are... This pulsar is absolutely wrecking everything. Yeah, we have no way of dodging that flak. Okay, that's stunned. I don't know how that works. So if it ion the clone bay, how does that work? I don't know. I genuinely have no idea how that works. But their shields are ionized, so we should probably keep the ion stunner now on to stun the drone. We're gonna have to open that door because it's gonna be causing so much fire. Yeah, this is an annoying old time, this. Luckily they have no crew left. Let's jump back. Having no sensors here sucks. It really sucks. Because I can't see anything. Okay, there's fire. The run back. There's fire. There's no fire. The Zoltan's dealing with fire. Our shields, yes, are clearly still on fire, and that's bad. Let's get the Zoltan to run away. You're going to have to sit in piloting temporarily so you don't die. Like that. I think we now no longer have any fires. Let's close up. You can run over. You can go. And you too. There. Okay. Why does it have to do these things? There we go. Got O2 back. As you talk about, oh, we don't have any O2. Also, let's immediately have the pulsar ruin everything in the O2. Yeah, the pulsar can be pretty darn annoying. As that battle very much proved. But yeah, we have enough oxygen in the ship now. We can at least move our crew around without them insta-dying. And I'm just going to run before it does it again. Distress beacon? Sure. Please give us some fuel to guide you somewhere. Nope. That's the exact opposite. Okay, there's a store at least. Okay, fine. Our engines are mauled. I'll deal with that afterwards. Get to the store, it's safe. This is a rubbish store, but grab all the fuel. Absolute no-brainer. Heal the hull up. I'm not going to buy a person this time. But I'm probably going to sell this charge laser. We're just never going to be able to use it. Although it would give us a fast first shot. And I do massively prefer it to pretty much anything else we have. Ion Stunner you're not going to use. We're just going to sell you instead. And I think what we do as a result is... that. Expensive. But now what we can do is we can use this charged weapon and we can use the small bomb if we need to in a pinch. Yeah, not a huge fan of the charge laser too, but we've not exactly got the luxury of options, so we're just gonna have to deal with it. Are you a dead end? You sure are. I'm glad we didn't go that way. There's a lot of dead ends in this sector, so essentially we're just gonna have to jump to here and then exit. Although we might be able to go here, here, and back. We'll have a look, see how close the fleet is. Oh good, a beacon with nothing in it. Yeah, we can definitely do that. We can go to at least one other. We have to backtrack a smidge, but we'll deal. I'm just gonna be rude. I'm sorry. We have the Mantis ship. And even on easy, this game is being very rude to us right now. So we're just gonna have to deal. And jump to the exit, please. Yes, we're gonna dock with the fueling platform. And we're gonna steal it. We stole 3 fuel. We really didn't have too many options. Slug-controlled nebula. Probably better than just nebula. But, you know, still not what we really want to see. That exit's in a rubbish look. Could you not be over here? I guess not. Okay. Well, we're going to go to as many non-nebula beacons realistically as we can. A mantis ship looking to hunt slugs on their home turf. With a big missile launcher. Okay. They do have a med bay. They have 2 layers of shields. We're probably going to go sit where? In their shields would probably be the furthest away for them. Yeah, there's a lot that could go on here. So they are going to be mantis, which is also bad news for us. Maybe the medbot dispersal, maybe it does work across the... I don't know. I honestly have no idea. We don't need to deal with the stun, though. We just need to... Once we get to 3 charges, like that, start aiming for their medical option. Thank goodness their missile missed. We don't want auto-fire. Make sure we don't auto-fire. That's the exact opposite of what we want to do with these guys. And now we can run to the med bay. Because, yeah, so they're going to say they must be trying to recover it. And they don't get the chance. Okay, that went really well. That went about as well as it could do. We'll heal up a little bit in the med bay before we move our guys back just to speed the process up. Probably worth grabbing a couple of engine, because we still don't have fantastic evasion even when we cloak. So the more of that we can get, the better, up to a point. Still nothing. Distress beacon. Okay, we'll go there after this 1 extra stop. Sure, we'll search. It's a store. Not the most convenient time for a store, but I bet it's better than not going. Oh, good, a repair for Mantis. That's really helpful. Regular laser charger. No, I don't. I think that's actually worse than its second tier counterpart. I don't think that's very good at all. We already had a Hull Smasher Laser Mark II, and it's still terrible to this day. None of this is very good. Really, the only question is, do we want to upgrade, I say loosely, from a med bay to a clone bay at this point? I still don't think we do. I still think we just buy fuel and move on. And let's go straight to that distress beacon. Let's get some distress bacon. Oh no. I just clicked through this. Oh, I didn't read how many moons he had. This is why you record, and I know it's 5 moons. That is correct. You surprise me, human, is it? Yes, we can be partners. We get a free slug. Getting his mission... This is the one, and I always forget, the one place you definitely want to read is in the slug nebulas. Luckily for me, I knew exactly what the answer was because I could look back. And he's a good pilot, so we are now going to do that. And our slug friend, Tack, is going to be our pilot going forwards. Probably want to start going back down south. Oh dear, they hacked our oxygen. They use a tactic you hope you'd never see. They use a remote hacking satellite to sabotage your oxygen production system and then charge fire weapons. You're going to suffocate. Well, the 2 people we're going to board you with aren't. Oh, this ship is rude. They only have 2 slugs. Having a slug, very helpful. So we know there's only 2 of them. They don't have any ability to heal. So we're going to move to their oxygen. And we We don't even need our shields up for this one. Having the shields up is a waste of time, so we'll use that to power our engine. Oh, interesting, they're ignoring us. You know why? This is the... yeah, this is the... I just clocked that as I did it. This is the weird ship where there's no door from the oxygen. So they cannot get to us. But on the flip side for them, we can't do anything to them either yet. But they also have no oxygen at this point. So, joke's on them, I guess. I'm having a shocker in this nebula, forgetting all the basics. So we're going to have to teleport our folks back. Who's going to suffocate first? They're going to shoot an empty room, that's okay. I guess you guys should stay in place for now. I can't believe I did that. Pay attention. We have a full charge. So let's go purely on... Not small bomb. Purely on weapons. Ah, they got a chance to fire that big death shot. Okay, into a room where it wasn't doing anything. That's fine. Oh dear, our shields. That's not so good now. But, yeah, they can't do anything hugely with it. Where's the bomb? Nowhere. Going to just go into hiding while we get all of our shots out. Now we can reboard. Let's reboard somewhere that makes sense this time, dum-dum. And then we're going to shoot their weapons again, like so. And we should be reasonably safe at this point. You can't believe I went to their oxygen. Like, you had one job, to remember that they have no door there, and you failed. Luckily, they keep shooting nothing. Okay, well, despite the fact that we made a real mess of that, it wasn't actually that bad. There's a fire going on in the oxygen room, which is a little bit annoying, but could be a lot worse. You guys go heal. You two go deal with the fire. Yeah, it's going to do 1 damage to us. It's fine. Then close the doors. Wasn't dealt with perfectly. That's definitely an accurate statement, but not too bad. Yeah. 2 events I've forgotten. The moon event and the no oxygen door event. You gotta pay more attention. Pay attention. I think we'll still keep jumping. That's not a dead end path, so yeah, we can keep going away from the nebula. We're trying to avoid the nebula as much as we can. This is a much scarier ship a lot of the time, but I don't see a huge amount going on. We have 4 slokes though, so that's interesting. Let's jump to their... I guess we'll jump to their oxygen, because they can only fight us 2 at a time that way. And we should probably turn off. Again, we don't need this many shields for this fight. We've mostly encountered missile weapons, very few lasers, so good and bad news with that, I guess. So are they coming in to join us in this fight? Yes, they are. And now we're fully charged, so let's do everything on weapons. There we go. Okay, so we're safe. But we do need to run away so we can teleport out. Thank you. You two are going to quickly run into the med bay before running back. They're going to start trying to fix their weapons, but we're going to shoot them again in a minute. That should be healthy enough so that we're ready to go when the teleporter comes over. Fully charged again. Keep shooting on the weapons. I'll also damage the slug a little bit too, which is nice. Now we don't have to go into a room without them. We can just go into piloting and kill them off. Okay, good. That went about as well as it could have. And we got breach missiles too. which would, again, not going to use, but are they helpful to sell? Yeah, you better believe it. Keep going. There's a store! Hooray! So we can go to one stop first, and then the store. Yeah, I like that. Please don't be in, like, a death cloud. Okay, it's just a regular nebulous cloud. This is the ship with the doors, remember? Don't do the stupid thing. Where are they on our ship? We're going to open a load of doors, unsurprisingly. Our NG is going to move 2 doors, in fact. Like that. And like that. Oh, they went into the docking location. That's an interesting decision, then. We're going to run away because we have other things. Don't jump into their engines. The engines are the same boat. Nearly did the exact same thing. No, we're going to run away. We're going to let them attack that. That's fine. Because they're going to run out of oxygen real quick in there. Yeah, and now they're going to go for the med bay, which, again, is fine. Because if they manage to break into the med bay, we're going to join them in there. I hope we don't have to. Okay, they did break into the med bay. So now they're going to try and break it, which is still fine. They have nothing on board their ship right now. Cloak, please. Yeah, now they're trying to break in, and too bad. So sad. 65 scrap, but they hit my med bay for 4, which was very rude. Actually, hang on. Given that's the case, then close all the doors. We're gonna have to wait a few seconds before we come over, because otherwise we're gonna die of asphyxiation. Okay, that should be fine. Oh, there is a breach in there, so yeah, definitely repair that ASAP. The NG will certainly help in that endeavor. There we go. Alright, perfect. Not too bad. Not perfect, but not too bad. Yeah, I can't believe they hit us for 4 right at the end. We could have probably min-maxed that to give us another 5% evasion, but I'm bad at min-maxing. Or at least microing in combat. Brain just goes, no thank you, can't do that, sayonara. Let's jump to the store. We have 183 scrap. Now might be the time to pick up cloaking if we see it. We don't see it. See everything else, but we don't see what we're looking for. Breach missiles get in the bin. Nothing in there of any use. Let's repair our hull a bit. We're going to pick up the 4 fuel that they have. Yeah, we only have 1 slot left, and I'd really like to get cloaking instead of mind control. Getting a backup battery worth getting? Could be, but I think now might be the time for the clone bay, because we're going to start seeing people with more than 3 folks on their ship. I think now it's clone bay time. And given that there's really nothing else going on, unless there's another store right next door, which, oh, there is. I was going to say we might as well invest in level 3 shields, but I think we'll wait then, given there is another ship, another store right on the horizon. We can go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe that's a bit tight, so it might be 1, 2, 3, 4. Even that might be close. We'll have a look. We'll see what options we have. Nothing. That's disappointing. So they go 1... I don't think we get a chance to get to both of these. So let's just go to the store and then jump out. Now, do you have cloaking? No! You have the 5... You have both charge lasers, which is interesting, and the fire beam. I do like the fire beam. I mean, do we... I'm not running 2 charge lasers Mark IIs. That's not happening. Fire beam plus attacking ships with borders is an interesting combination, and I like the thought of that. So we're going to do that. We'll buy the 3 fuel that they have. It's not a lot. we're clearly not going to be able to run all this at the same time. So I think basic laser, now it's your time to depart. I think you've done all you can. We're still going to... If we're going fire beam strats, we're going to need another laser weapon. But the laser 2 is really expensive. Like, a burst laser 2 would be perfect right now. It'd take 2 power, we would be able to justify that. We want to charge laser 2, though, we're going to struggle. I mean, we could get the baby version, but we're not going to. I don't have unlimited scrap, and we're still looking for cloaking when we get there. We need, what, 5 power? Well, we already have 4. Do that, then. And we can at least power the fire beam up as well. Okay. This is interesting. We'll keep jumping. This is I don't usually use the charged weaponry at all, but we're gonna deal with what we've got. Oh, good, an end sector with nothing in it. Civilian or slug? Well, we already enjoyed a slug nebula, and I say enjoy very loosely. So let's go to the civilian sector. There's lots of stores. This layout, kind of stinky. Oh well. No, we're going to try and be a hero in this case. Let's turn the cloning center on. Why was it not even on? Stupid, stupid, stupid. Anyway. They have 3 weapons. Nothing there that's too terrifying. They are going to borders, which is interesting. I think we want to go into the engines because the rock is going to be so slow to get there that I think we're pretty safe. Their Mantis was going to borders, but now their NG is. That's not a very smart place to board either. Okay. You're gonna go for the doors? Well, I'm gonna ignore you temporarily. And there is your missile, so let's try and dodge it. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. This rock is going to be toast. They have a burst laser Mark II, which we wish we had, but alas, no. We most certainly do not. Now, does the NG-bot dispersal work with the med bay? That's the other thing I wanted to test. I don't know the answer to that question. I have no idea. I have a horrible feeling the answer is going to be no, and then we should sell NG Medbot dispersal, but I genuinely have no idea. There must be a fire going on in our doors, which we can't deal with right now. Yeah, good luck with that, NG. With everything being on fire. Yeah, I never really thought about that. The NG Medbot dispersal angle. Will that work in conjunction? I don't know. Anyway, let's try and put these fires out, please. That also being on fire is not ideal. Everything's on fire. Okay, that'll do. You're in piloting, so let's try and shoot you there. How did you not die? Don't fire that. Okay, they are repairing the doors. Let's take this fire out first. And then we're going to check afterwards. We're going to see if the NG Medbot dispersal still works with a med bay, with the med bay being a cloning bay. I don't know. I have genuinely no idea. Okay, and they're dead. And they're a shop. Ooh, Black One will work for that. Yet again, they don't have cloaking, but it's fine. We can't afford it anyway. So, what we want to do first is we want to wait a second, because I want to see if we heal any health back. We don't, so we don't need NG Medbot dispersal anymore. Gone. That then means we can afford Flak 1. We can sell Small Bomb. This is now a pretty good combination, I would say. We do need to get to 7 power before it'll all play ball, but I think that's a pretty good weapon combination. Repair up a little bit. But no, I think this is quite good. Alright. Yeah, we'll work with this. I mean, not that we get a choice, but you know what I mean? And I learned something. Oh, store onto store. Okay, cool. Yeah, now we know. NG Medbot Dispersal does not work with a cloning center. Kind of figured, but again, don't want to assume, right? And if you heard that in the background, that was a cat throwing up. Amazing. We'll clean that up afterwards. We should board... Well, they're going to board us. I'm wondering if maybe we should wait. I think we should wait and see where they board us. So there are 2 mantis. Oh, they're coming straight into... piloting. Sure, you can do that if you'd like. Close this door. Do that. Everybody run away. Mr. Slug, can you be so kind as to run into the door, please? Let's level up those doors, essentially, by just hiding. I think we can board now. I think we're going to be fairly safe to board. And we're going to board into... We're going to board into their boarding, I think. They have a halberd beam and pretty scary lasers. So we want to hide, yeah, hide from that. We took 1 damage on our cloaking. It's fine. Oh, they finally made it in. Okay. Bit late. And they did go back, but our fellas are already there. They're probably going to die, though, which is fine. Mr. NG, can you go repair that cloaking for me, please? And all of our weapons are ready, so we should fire. Wouldn't normally do this, but let's fire entirely on their weapons. Okay, that will slow them down enough so that in the future we will not be firing on their weapons. There we go, now they have almost no shields. Okay, perfect. We definitely have to speed up our clone bay for this boarding combination to work, I think. But for now, we should be perfectly able to jump into their weapons bay and have the game die. Amazing! What just happened there? Okay. So that was a pretty spectacular jump cut that had to happen. So the game, I thought, crashed. I was like, wow, that's weird. I've never had FTL crash. No, it turns out the entirety of Steam crashed, and I couldn't even reload Steam, so I had to restart the entire laptop. The game was so surprised that I was able to get the achievement, that means we now have the Mantis be unlocked, that it actually destroyed the entirety of Steam on my laptop. Huh. Huh. Perfect. Anyway, the fight, I think, went... Because I had to do this fight again. I think went pretty much identically to how it did last time. Ish. I am going to get a second level of Clone Bay immediately. It gives you more health per jump. Yeah, we just learned previously that, hey, the Med Bay obviously works for the NG Medbot Dispersal, but the Clone Bay does not. Yeah. Yeah. This is like the run that the game does not want me to complete. Also, I think this ship is on fire that we're dealing with, and will probably explode next to us in a moment. Anyway, let's keep trucking, because things have been very, very strange this run. Whether it's been in the game or outside of it, weirdness has ensued. But yeah, we can keep trucking. There is a store. We're going to ignore it because we couldn't afford cloaking anyway. That's why we upgraded our ship. We do have to be a little careful. This is... Yeah, neither of these two beacons can reach. We're going to have to go around, I guess. Yeah, whether it's cats throwing up, trades exploding or what, but yeah, very strange. Okay, that's not a terrible deal for the reactor. It's not amazing, but it's not horrible, so we have enough fuel for now. Yeah, we are not paying your toll. We can't even afford it. We do have the Zoltan shield bypass, which is this type of ship is exactly why we have that. So we're going to board. They don't have any Zoltans themselves, which is convenient. They do have a med bay, though. Do we want to board them straight away as a result? Yeah, we still probably do. Let's board them in a place that's really far away, though. Let's board in their doors. And then we should probably take... Given their weapon combination, we should probably take our Zoltan over so he can board as well. Yeah, I know we don't have enough power. It's fine. I remembered this time. We're going to definitely dodge that missile, hopefully. Yep, there we go. We have an 87% chance to dodge now. It's pretty good. And then once our charge lasers... Actually, we might as well just fire this off the bat. Let's start getting their super shield down. Because we don't need to do that before we can start mashing their med bay, right? But we are keeping them busy, at least. Oh, yeah, they died because they didn't have enough space in the med bay to send him. Well, that's a lot better than I thought it would be, then. Fire everything at their med bay. We might not even break through, but we might. Oh, there we go. We took it out. We did lose our own flak, but it's fine. Engine guy, can you get over there? And Zoltan, can you get in there, please? Let's have you go... I don't know, weapons. That'll keep them busy anyway. You're dead. We're going to join you over in weapons. We want to try and dodge this missile, but we're not going to quite have chance. Oh, we missed it anyway. Okay, perfect. Okay, perfect. Turn the flak back on. Don't need to. They're all dead. Do we have a big enough room to take you guys back in? Oh, there's only two of you still alive, so the answer is yes by default. Get back to your regular places, please. Including you, Fen. Thank you muchly. Okay, that went pretty well, and that's why we need Zoltan shield bypass. Otherwise, we struggle horribly against those guys. And we still didn't do amazingly, but we certainly struggled less than we could have. Empty beacon of nothing in the void of time and space. Might look bliss, but it isn't bliss for us. And another empty beacon. The only positive of all these is at least we're healing our ship. Well, our ship crew, anyway. Should probably start skipping back up top, though. So yeah, now now we're in an ion storm. It's taken us this long, I think, to even get an ion storm, which is pretty wild. We can turn down our clone bay. We would need... They have a clone bay of their own. But clone bays don't actively heal you. So turn down an engine. Turn on the teleporter. Teleport into their clone bay. And we'll see if we can blow it up. We should probably turn on our cloaking as well. That's not the weapon we're worried about, and it missed anyway. It's the fact that they have another laser launcher that can fire multiple. That one we want to try and dodge. Okay, yeah, we should be fine then. Mr. Zoltan, can you also be boarding in there, please? Oh, hit the wrong button. Go in, not retrieve out. We could pull the humans out, I guess. I never even thought about that. Yeah, that's technically something we can do. We should turn you back on. Turn you off so we can power up the flak cannon, I think. Yeah, they are struggling to hurt us. So that's perfectly okay. Their clone bay is still online, though. Now it's not. We do need to power up. Once that flak fires again, we'll run in with both Mantis. Ow, that hurts for 1 damage. That was very rude. Okay, you're gonna fire once on the clone bay. Oh, they got a breach in our weapons. Well, that's unfortunate, but not terrible for right now. So, weapons are no longer going to be powered on. You're going to turn your cloaking back on. We're jumping back in the clone bay. We need to take out the clone bay. Wow, we are macing their guys right now. I'm going to cloak now, because I'm hoping by the time that we kill these guys... Oh, that's a system repair drone. Then where's the rest of the crew? Oh, it's the clone base still on. How are you still turned on? Well, I guess if that's the case, then send the crew over to weapons, because we clearly need to take this out then. Just in case, we'll get that through. Okay, perfect. They were distracted by the Zoltan long enough to not actually pay attention to what they should have been. Okay. No. System repair drone, get out of here. Fire in the teleporter. We need to deal with that, because otherwise my dudes aren't getting back in. Okay. No more life forms on this ship, thank goodness. We can't even teleport back yet. Any fires over here? No, there's a breach that we need to deal with. Close those doors. Breach is repaired. Okay, and then these two need to come over once the weapons are fixed, fix the teleporter, and then we can get back to going where we need to go. That was not very well executed, I think it's fair to say. Oh, we should probably close these doors too, hey dum-dum. If these guys die, that's probably preferable in this situation, so they'll come back at full health. The slug's not going to, which is a little bit annoying. We might just cast him out to sea. I think that's what we're going to do. You don't need to do that. That's not a med bay anymore. You can go back to engines. You, I'm intentionally going to suffocate. Sorry, my friend, but I need you to come back with more health. And then, yeah, you'll come back at full health with slightly less piloting skill, but that's fine. Might as well power that up to speed the process up a little bit. So, yeah, having a lack of power is going to be pretty problematic for us, based on how that experience went. Okay, let's keep going. We could probably do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe? This door's death, so we don't want to do that. Please don't be another ion. Oh, of course, it's another ion storm. Intruders on board. I mean, at least we got rewards for it. They are landing in not the worst place in the world. You're going to run away. Open the doors there as well. Please don't annoy... Actually, hang on. Mantis, I'm sorry that you're essentially going to be the sacrificial lamb here, but I'd rather you die so they don't blow up all of our... Oh my god, those doors aren't open. What are you doing? Well, you're both going to be sacrificial lambs then for this event. I don't want them to do hull damage. So one way we can make sure they don't do hull damage is to distract them while the room runs out of air. like that, and like that. And then the two of you are going to run away. And yeah, now they should suffocate to death. Like that. Okay, perfect. So we're going to play the waiting game for a few seconds. Now we should be able to go around the ship. And our Zoltan will repair our shields for us, which is nice of them. Once they get there, anyway. Oh, 187 scrap. We are piling up on the scrap. I didn't realize quite how much of it we have. Distress beacon. Okay. Let's go there. I'm thinking we might want to dodge this nebula, given what's happened. I think we'll be pretty safe to do these three. So yeah, we'll jump to the distress beacon. We have a ton of power we're going to have to reorganize. Oh, really? Giant alien spiders again? I don't want that event. It's death. It's almost always death. So I don't want it. Yeah, we should be able to move here, and then we might even be able to snipe the other beacon before the exit. I'll have to check. We're not paying a toll. Absolutely not. Ship of 4 crew. 2 mantis. There's 2 mantis, a human, and an NG, I think? They do have a crew teleporter. So proactively do that, I guess. Because we don't know where they're going to settle. Okay, they are sending the mantis over. Oh, okay. That's an interesting choice of room. Let's run away to the doors then. And I don't want to run away from piloting just yet. I'm hoping this missile will fire before we have to run our slug away. We'll see. But yeah, we should now be able to pretty safely. Oh, they have a med bay, which is a little bit annoying. Let's go over to their NG. Let's try and take their NG out first. Okay, one of theirs missed. There is the missile. So now the slug can run away. Thank goodness that missed. And now we should have enough charge to throw the flak at the med bay. And their med bay is absolutely toast. So we want to go over there and disrupt it. Our Zoltan is going to go board. Our slug can now move back. And they have no more crew. Okay, perfect. Everybody go back to where they need to be then. They're borderline on whether we'll end up sacrificing them at that health level, but I don't think we're going to. 242 scrap. I wish you were a store, but you're not, so we're going to have to probably do that. That's painful. That's a lot of expenditure, but I think it's the right thing to do so we can get our fire beam turned on as well. And we should be able to go to this beacon before going to the exit. Can we get the cash? There's nothing in it. Ah, stinky. Still didn't want to take that ship on. It's very good at dealing with borders and fire, and we're doing both. Sure. Slugman, can you telepathically communicate? After a moment, your crew tells you these are simple beings who enjoy a peaceful life. However, this isn't the first time a ship has landed here. They inform you of a nearby crash site. And by following that, we get an NG. Awesome, who is good with weapons and shields. Well, isn't that convenient, because we don't have a weapon person right now. That'll speed up our charges. Yeah, slugs just have so many good events. Penultimate sector, the Zoltan sector. Should be okay, we do have a Zoltan, and we do have shield bypass. Of course, there's a nice early store we can't buy anything from, because we don't have anything to buy with. We have no scrap. That was a very strange way of saying we have no scrap. We only have 2 layers of shields too, so we're going to have to deal with that. They have 4 Zoltans on their ship. And no medical facilities. So I'm going to... I think what we're going to do is we're going to start in there. Yeah, we'll start in that oxygen because that'll force them to all move around. They also have a big launcher of doom, so we're going to have to keep an eye on that. Before I turn the clone bay down temporarily. At least the, yeah, I was going to say, at least the asteroid's taken out the super shield for me, so I don't have to rush that to quite the same degree. However, I'm probably going to have to, but say, avoid the, yeah, the potential of being hit by asteroids, and then it just happened anyway. So I guess that answered that for me, huh? Okay, everything's powered up. We're going to fire flak. Well, they're all in the room still, so I guess we're going to fire flak there. The charge beam, I'm sure somebody's in pilot. Well, somebody would be in piloting. And then we can fire everything across there. And they're all now dead. Perfect. Okay, close this up because we don't need to suffocate for no reason. Let's have our NG temporarily run away. And we don't even have to worry about teleporting back because our mantis were dead. So there's one positive in that event, I guess. I'm sure there's enough air in there now. Yeah, there you go. Nearly had a panic attack. So like, oh, I can't bring them back. What happened? Oh yeah, they're fine. Actually fine. If we wanted to farm some experience for shields, we totally could, but we're not going to because that's boring. 2 stores, in fact. Wow, I'm being spoiled by things I can't do anything with right now. We're gonna have to get some more hull points too. Oh, ion field, really? That's just rude. We do not want that. No healing facility at least, so you're going straight into piloting on this occasion. Oh, it's a boarding drone. Okay. Annoying. That is annoying. Okay. Mr. Zoltan and Mr. Weapons NG, can you please keep him busy? I don't want him blowing up my clone bay. That would be very bad news for business. I might even take my engine dude over there in a minute. Yeah, we're going to do that so the beam of death doesn't hurt us. Because we need to contend with that breach. Oh, okay, well that's bad. It's the ion pulse has broken our shields and our cloaking. So we have no defense right now. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Okay, everything's charged up, so you have no shields. Do that. That should cause a lot of fires. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Somebody must be sitting indoors, which is an interesting decision that they made. Can this border drone please just die already? Please? Of course, everything missed. Okay, no more life science. That was one way of doing it. We didn't board and kill them, but at least we did something. And most of our crew is dead. So, anybody with a pulse, can you please try and repair the clone bay? This mantis, unfortunately, you are going the way of the dodo, because you have no health. Except I can't even open the door. Man, I hate pulsars. Please let me open this door and kill my own guy. Okay, perfect. And now we play the waiting game. But I'm not going to wait any longer. So let's jump. Not want to get smacked again by it. Power everything back up. Apart from the second level of Clone Bay, so we can get our shields back on. A lot of scrap. We might be able to get cloaking after all. No health procedure. That's what I like to see. I don't like to see that you have a bomb and a missile. That's pretty rude. That's actually extra rude. It's ultra rude, in fact. So we're going to aim for the room that you have a person in. Oh, you moved at the last second. That's fine. Just try and yeah, so because we caused a fire in the room that I needed it to cause a fire in. That's all that matters. So he's now in shields. We're going to run over 2 shields. That's going to hurt. There's not much we can do about it. Only did 1 damage, though. And then we should, at this point, be fine. Yeah, no signs of life. And let's get you guys back. One of you, I think, has enough health to be worth keeping alive. The other one, sorry, GM Foe, you are not in that bracket. And then I guess we can depower the teleporter to power the clone bay for a moment. We have a hell of a lot of scrap. We're going to a store next, so I can go without waiting for him. 255 scrap. Surely we can get something useful. Cloaking, please. I'm looking for you. Hacking's not a bad secondary prize, but I'm really looking for cloaking. Cloaking. I already have cloaking. I'm already looking for hack. Actually, words are hard. I'm looking for the thing I'm looking at all along. Oh dear, brain had an absolute aneurysm there. Yes, hacking is what we wanted. Funny, we can actually buy the medbay back if we decided to. Halberd beam, are you better than the fire beam? Probably not for the boarding strategy we're doing. Wonder how many times I said I'm looking for cloaking when I was looking for hacking after I got cloaking. Who knows? I'm a silly man. Yes, we have hacking, we have plenty of drone parts. Now it's just a case of get the 3rd level of shields up and then we can slowly start getting all of our subsystems powered. Because we could do that for now. That gets us to 3 levels. The distress beacon, so I guess we'll go. There's no point going to this store, we can't afford anything. Actually, do we need to sell anything? No. Okay, no, we're good. Alright, let's keep jumping to the distress beacon. Make sure there's no death, no pitfalls of doom. Oh, good job we got another level. So, we can either save the Mantis ship, the Zoltan ship, or just ignore them. I don't remember which one of those typically gives you the best result. I'm going to help the Zoltan ship, though. Even if the fight might be smidgen harder. They have 3 levels of shield, too. And... ooh, that's an interesting combination of weapons. Okay. So we need to turn off a couple of levels of engine temporarily because we need to teleport. We're also going to want to hack here. We're going to want to hack... Now, if you hack a medbay, does the medbay then hurt them? I don't know how that works. So I'm not going to run that risk right now. We're just going to hack their shield so that we can then use our charged attacks to just wreck face. And do we want to board straight away? Well, I guess not, because they're attacking us in the boarding location. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I guess we're going to have to wait on our own boarding ambitions. Are you close enough? Yeah, you're probably close enough to start doing that. Get that down. And then we want to start throwing a load at the shields. Throw a couple of charges at... I'm going to try and wait for 3, but no, we should go now. Get them on the med bay. We need to try and damage it. Perfect. Now, if we wanted to board, we could. Probably going to have to send that Zoltan in. Otherwise, they're going to break our teleporter, which will be bad. Don't want that to happen. You can even temporarily start gassing them out, too. So that's what we're going to do. So, Flak is going to fire, actually in a moment. I don't want it to go yet. Definitely waste all of their charges. We have an extra point, so for now let's get that put into the cloning center so they can come back faster. Still want to wait for a charge, because they're already going to be at max weaponry anyway. Throw everything at the med bay. Like that, because now we want to fire beam across them. Don't know how many fires that caused, but hopefully it was enough to annoy them. So fingers crossed. I'll slow things down for them anyway. Turn our hacking back on, so that it's ready. And we're going to have to turn off the second level of Clone Bay just so we can get our teleporter turned on. And then we'll go over there in a moment when we got 2 spaces. We still have to get into... Let's go into piloting, because there's only one of them there. Start hacking. Throw everything at them. And... yeah. Yeah, as you're salvaging the Mantis wreck, the Zoltan security patrol returns with 3 other ships. That's fine. We got what we wanted. Well, kind of. We got things and stuff. Mostly scrap. And because we're in an asteroid field, we're going to have to wait so we can get our buddies moved back across. In your own time. Okay, now we can get our guys back across. There we go. Okay, so that was pretty successful. It didn't probably look very clean, but in terms of factual functionality, we did pretty well. Exit. You are not in an ideal location, really. Again, we want it as far to the east as we can. It just isn't happening that way. Empty beacon. Marvelous. Distress beacon. Not bad. Please don't be spiders again. Yeah, we can do that because we have NG crew. That is a lot of scrap. Okay, that is pretty tasty. So, we can get some extra power. We desperately need it. We clearly need to get a second level of piloting too, because we constantly have to keep moving our slug away from that area. And we should probably power up our hacking, I would say. I think so. We want that to last longer if we can. So we can do 1, 2, 3, 4. They might catch us if we do that, though, so we'll go the Nebula route. Not thrilled about that prospect, but you gotta do something. We'll repair 5. It's only 10 scrap. It's a good deal. I think we'd be able to do the 3 nebulas. Nebulae? Nebuladas. Enchiladas. Yeah, we'll pull... oh, okay. Well... that's not great. So we lost a crew member, even though we have a clone bay. That sucks. that was stinky. Well, we're back down to 5. We don't have anybody on weapons anymore. Ripperonis. Again, this is the run where the game does not want me to have a good crew. Every time I've had an event where it's a possibility of having crew die, crew have died. I'm not sure if we can reach... I think we'll be able to take this beacon as well. Yeah, not having a person on weapons for the final battle. Okay, intruders on board. We didn't lose anybody, I guess. But I'll take it. Oh, they're in the weapon room that is now vacant. That's just great. Mr. NG, you're going to distract them temporarily so they don't bust anything. They have cloaking as well. Okay. Sure. Yeah, you're just going to distract them long enough until they start running out of oxygen. And And then, yeah, now you're going to run away to the doors. As soon as they do that, we'll then run away again. Okay, ship's back. They just fired a missile at us, so we're going to cloak that. Their ship's not that terrifying looking at it. They don't have any way to heal. Okay, they have a massive doors room, which is kind of fun. Okay, we're gonna just walk into weapons then. And do we want to hack anything? Probably should. Let's hack their shield. They only have 2 layers of shields. Again, this is the big positive of easy difficulty, right? So we're going to start doing that immediately. And then as soon as it's ready, you're going to fire on shields. And charge, you're going to fire on weapons with us in the room, which is fine. Because if they kill us, big whoop, right? Clone Bay. So, not a big deal at all. What does suck is the fact we're going to get that missile in the face. Also, we should probably... Well, this Engie's going to die, which is fine. That's intentional, but yeah. Oh, they just went to cloaking. I'm glad we didn't fire anything. Come on. Come out of cloaking. We're going to hide from that. Absolutely. And we want to set fire to your everything, please. Like that. Okay. So now they're in trouble. We're going to hack the room just so they can't get out of the shield room. Do I really want to send a battle Engie? I'd really rather not, but I think we might have to. Need to get the cloning bay at full power. Yeah, I think we will, even though they're going to be absolutely terrible in combat. I think they will be good enough. And we can go in and polish you off. Come on, before the ship dies. Come on! Come on! There we go. Oh, we got an ion intruder drone for that very strange maneuver. Just about paid off. Again, that'll be something just to sell. We don't have drone control, so that's no use to us. But, alas, free stuff is free stuff. And we just, by the skin of our teeth, got our estimate right on that beacon. And there's nothing here. Of course there's not. Well, we're going to the last stand, and at least, even if we lose, we get to use a different Mantis ship in the future. So at least there's that. Thank you for healing everything I've got. We've got 129 scrap. We probably want to do... I wonder if we need another level of food teleporter. Probably. But 1 scrap away from getting that extra power level, which is a little bit annoying, but that's fine. This combination's fine. We can do... Oh, you two can't reach... What? That's such a stupid layout. I know this is random, but yikes. Because it's all straight lines, so I can end up getting absolutely crushed here. Well, this is the safer path. Just. Do I want anything to do with you? I don't think you can really hurt us that much. Normally I wouldn't bother because you're an auto ship, but I don't think you're that dangerous, relatively speaking, I mean. Still going to put maximum evasion in. If I turn that off to do this and that, we will hack their shields. Which we're going to start doing immediately. Fire the flak and the charged laser. Like that one. And then this case, you guys can auto-fire. In this occasion, we actually are perfectly alright with doing that. If we can hit anything. Okay, turn auto-fire off then. Apparently we can't hit a cow's backside with a banjo. The fire beam's no use to us here either. Just is what it is. I guess we can even turn it off. We can get our clone bay back up to full. Not that that really matters, but... Didn't mean to turn that off either. I'm just having a great time pressing buttons. Might as well cloak it because we can. So we're charging up at this point. So we'll get our black on the shields. And then we'll start shooting at the weapons and miss almost everything. That was fantastic. Oh my word, I can't hit a cow's backside with a banjo here. I know auto can, you know, these auto scouts can have high evasion, but geez Louise, I can't hit anything. Yeah, I know we don't need to dodge it, but we have the capacity, so we might as well. This time I'm going to wait for hacking to get into full flow. Trigger that immediately. Please hit something. Oh my word. I guess we should just aim for piloting next time so they can try and avoid dodging everything. Because this is absolutely buck wild. Again, I know they have high evasion, but is it really this high? Well, at least something hit. We actually hit their engine slightly, too. That's getting some good experience in on shields. You might finally become the top rank just before the whole run ends, anyway. There we go. That took way longer than it needed to, but at least we got there. That is a lot of scrap. It's almost enough to contemplate the 4th level of shields, but we can't quite get there yet. We're gonna hang tight and see what we get. We have more fuel than we can sink a ship with. Yeah, we'll explore it. Because in the worst case, we're going to take some hull damage, which I imagine wouldn't have been a ton. Okay, so we can finally have 4th level shields. Albeit we have a bit of a power crisis now. Get to the base. We have time to go to that repair facility, so we're going to. Let's see if we can get some scrap out of it. 27, not exactly a treasure trove, but it gives me one more power bar. Because we're going to need it if we want to power up everything we've got. An unvisited beacon, let's just take a look. It's next door. I didn't even notice it at first glance, to tell you the truth. Federation ship with a clone bay and a teleporter. Okay. Okay. Gonna proactively do a little bit of venting then. Like that. And we are going to send hacking over to what? That's a lot of lasers, but I can cloak them. So we're going to hack their shields. We're going to board their clone bay. And they have boarded us in a room I don't really have that much of a care about. Okay, that's fine. Those rooms will start running out of air real quick. Start doing that to their shields. And then we're going to fire on said shields. We're going to try and dodge some of their chaos that they're going to throw our way. And we want to start shooting. Do we want to shoot their weapons or their shields? The flat cannon's on the way. I think we should only keep shooting their shields. Like that. Okay, perfect. Now, if we can break their clone bay, that will be perfect. Even set fire to all. Not yet. We can't do it yet. We need to knock that shield down. If we could hit, but I guess we can't. Close those doors, because we don't need to suffocate for no reason. You're dead. You can't even get in the room. And then throw flak at it. And then we want to set everything on fire. Except the room that we were in, apparently, because that wasn't doable. And they're done. Okay, perfect. Mr. Slug, I'm sorry, you're going to die. We're going to vent you. Sorry about that. That's just the way the world works. Now, while we wait, let's check to... Well, temporarily. Oh, okay, that works. I was going to say, temporarily, we'll put the Mantis in the piloting room so I can see on the jump what options we have. So they're going to the base this turn. So I'm wondering if it's worth venting our two Mantis. It probably is. Sorry, we need you at full health. Sorry about that. We do definitely want to get maximum power. That way we're not moving things around too much. But yeah, we have a bit of power on everything. We do have all three of our weapons on full blast. We just hope that they don't break them, because otherwise our fire beam isn't doing much of anything. Not having a weapons person is stinky too, but what are you going to do? Alright. I have gotten to the flagship before with this creature, by which I mean the ship, but have been thoroughly roasted every time. So we're on the hacking phase. Before we do anything, they're going to cloak. Let's see what they're going to hack. Our doors, not a big deal, really. Yeah, it means we can't vent, but that's not the biggest of deals. We can turn that down to turn up our cloaking. We're going to hack their shield, because of course we are. That's an absolute no-brainer. And we want to start boarding their missiles immediately, because they are incredibly dangerous. And their guy here can't heal in the med bay. Now, if we can hit them before they cloak again, that would be great. We hit them a little bit. And I think we're going to be able to take out their missile weapon before it fires again. Yes, we are. Okay, perfect. So you guys move back. Oh, you can't do it while they're cloaked. That's interesting. I mean, I guess it makes some sense. That doesn't mean we're on that timer, so we are going to have to wait before we can reboard. What do we want to do in the meantime? Not that much of anything, because we don't have anything charged adequately yet. Now we do. And we want to set fire to... We want to set fire to the shields? I think we want to set fire to the med bay. Let's do that first. I hope we got... Yeah, we got some fires in because they've all moved. I don't want to be ion, so we're going to cloak that. And then what we're going to do is start hacking the shields again. Shoot on said shields. And you have 2 charges. Let's shoot those as well. Oh, that guy died. That's unfortunate for him. We're ready to go back in, but we are going to have to wait. We have to wait for our buddy to come back. Okay, now that he's back, let's go and send our crew into where? Probably this room's the next safest. So let's go for that. That's still fine. We can cloak now. We're going to cloak that ion, which is exactly what I want to do. Let's start hacking their shields again. This time I'm going to shoot their med bay. And we're going to set their everything on fire, hopefully. Okay, that's a lot of fire. Let's get our guys back whenever they can. We're going to retrieve the crew as soon as we have the option to. And their weapon is gone. Beautiful. This is going pretty well. And we have probably enough firepower just to attack them straight away. Yeah, now they have no shields, so we are going to be A-okay. Going to cloak just because we can. We're going to flak their med bay. We're going to fire beam a whole bunch of other rooms that they're going to have problems accessing. And yeah, bye. That's phase 1 done. That's the easy phase for us based on our layout. So next phase is what? The drone phase, which means turn the hacking off because we can't use it. Power up our transportation, our transportation unit, I guess a teleporter. That's what it's called, numbnuts. Do we want to throw Fen off the bridge? I guess we do. Sorry, buddy. But GM Foe found a way to not lose any health, and you just didn't. So, you know, get better. Do a better job next time. This drone phase is also going to be the phase where we have issues with our lack of crew. To the point where I'm tempted to possibly keep our Mantis around and not board. But then we're going to have to play the dodge or the missiles game, so we probably won't do that. We will afterwards, but not initially. And we can't hack their shields on this occasion, so... Let's hop back. Let's have another stab. Good old second stab. Yeah, so we have to get on dealing with their missile unit, which I think we want to do immediately. They don't have any crew to damage us either on this occasion there. So this will be an awful lot quicker. Yeah, we don't have as much resistance to drones as we do to those other things, especially when they land there. Well, our second Mantis is going to have to try and deal with that because I do not want it to bust my weapons. And I guess our Engie's going to have to go in there to try and help deal with the breach, too. I'm not taking Shield Man over, that's too dangerous. Okay, there's the missiles. They're the things we primarily have to dodge. Get the flak out now. And are we going to have a chance to quite get this? I hope so. No, not quite. Anyway, we tried. We're going to have to wait anyway if we didn't, so... Not the biggest of deals. NG bit the dust, but it's fine. Yeah, I'm actually going to let our Mantis die in there. That's fine. This might hurt a little bit, though. Yeah. Ah, hacking. That's rude. I mean, if you're going to hit any building right now, that's the one I want you to hit. NG's back. Let's get you in the weapons. Can't retrieve that crew yet. Come on. Oh, you're going into engines instead, then. That's a change of plan. Boarding drone in the shield bay. Annoying. Very annoying. But I can ignore them for now. We can get our Mantis back. He can go assist. We have one extra power right now. We can't do anything with it, so we'll just ignore it. Try again with the weapons. Okay, there are significant fires in their shield room this time. And we can, even though there's pain, we can at least this time, try and cloak some of the drone death. Engines are up to date. The pilot's being repaired. We'll keep him in engine because we need more dodge. I think we cloak now. Yeah, there we go. We have some charge going on. I think we have to have a go at trying to knock their shield down before they get another round of it. Like that. Yeah, this is a little bit painful. The shield room, at least, yes, there's a breach in it, but that's not the biggest priority. Clone Bay being like that is not good. So you're going to go and repair it. Ow, that's sore. Yeah, not having our Zoltan is not ideal, but we have an extra power right now, so it's not quite as terrible as it could have been. You're going to auto-fire whenever you're ready. Aim at the shields again. Fire beam. Do your thing. Okay, they have no shields anymore. That means fire at will. Breaching our teleporter, not a big deal. Actually, I'm not bothered about that. They can damage the teleporter all they want at this point. We're doing what we need to do. We don't need to go on board. Go to auto-fire. Actually, we're going to do this the other way around. You auto-fire at the shields. You auto-fire at the med bay. We're going to dodge the power surge. That would be very unpleasant for us right now. And we can fire beam a lot of things. A lot of tiles. Okay, they're going to have to put out fires now as their priority, which means they should give us a little bit of respite. You two, can you stop them from blowing up the teleporter at least? Yes, you can. I just don't want to take the hull damage unnecessarily. And good. Just before they had another power surge. That was tense. Okay, that was very tense. And the Zoltan blew up. Neat. Well, you're going to end up probably being blown up anyway. Can you go repair this, please? I think there's a breach still in the shield room. We might end up yeeting a couple of different guys here. Just to try and get everybody back to full health. I'd rather not yeet you. I need you for combat. Yeah, let's get you to repair. Yes. I guess everybody's going to repair. You're going to lose some skills collectively, guys. You're just going to have to deal with it. You are, yeah, determined to die, I guess. Okay. Slug, can you finish? Thank you. Your reward for finishing damaged ship repair is to get roasted. I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, except I know that I do. Oh, there's still a breach in here. Guys, can you fix this? Like, come on, man. You'll probably have enough health to not have to be breached. Yeah, phase 3 is just about the super beam of doom, so I think we'll be okay with you guys on most health. We're definitely going to be using boarding, though. And we can turn our hacking back on. So we probably want to do, like, that, maybe? I think? Okay. Yeah, let's jump. Go back to the base. We only took maybe, what, 20%, 25% damage? I'm surprised. Zoltan shield bypass is going to be incredibly useful here. They only have one crew member, and I don't actually want to kill them. So I'm hoping they will cooperate. But yeah, they are not going to board us. So the whole boarding piece, moot point. We're actually going to take one Mantis away. No, I tell a lie, I'm not going to. I'm going to keep them both in place. They're going to go in there. And I'm going to turn a power off to turn a power on the engine. Yeah, because, yeah, they're probably going to end up mind controlling each other, which is annoying, but it's fine. Why did you come aboard? Why? You're the only one there. Yeah, super shield, you can't hack through a super shield. Even if you have the shield bypass, which I think is a bit strange, but I don't make the rules, the game does. We need to temporarily be auto-firing then. Just so we can try and chip this thing down as quickly as possible. Oh no, our Mantis died. That's so terrible, given that he's going to come straight back to the clone bay. I guess Mr. Shield Man can come over. That is the sound of missiles, so we definitely don't want to get hit by those. And we're hoping we should still have cloaking on by the time that they do their big terribleness. Oh, we didn't. Okay, well, there was a fire cause in a room that doesn't matter, so that's not really that big a deal. Mr. Mantis, you, now that you are back, you're going to send into the other room. Because now they can't mind control both of them at the same time. That was why I was umming and ahhing about maybe doing them at separate occasions, but no. I think we're actually okay doing it this way. Super Shield's nearly down. Now it is. So we're going to go for... Oh, we have to wait for it to technically hit. There we go. Now we can turn an engine... Actually, we don't even have to turn an engine back down. Turn that back down. Let's start hacking their shields again. That's going to hurt a little bit. On the crew teleporter, but it's not that big a deal because we have 2 stacks. We don't need to auto-fire you guys anymore. Like that. And we're going to start just knocking the shield down. Yeah, this is why I didn't want to do that. So, it appears this ship is also equipped with an advanced AI system. Now the crew's dead, it has taken control. They'll start auto-repairing things, which is very annoying, and it's why we try to avoid that event from happening. Alas, we weren't lucky enough to avoid it. We should probably turn down one engine to get the shield back, because we're going to have to take the Zoltan over to doors. Actually, yeah, Zoltan over the doors. We need to cloak that, like, really badly. Start hacking the shield now. Oh, there's fires in here. Okay. Well, that's just terrible news, given that, well, we can't do... Well, okay, we can't do much with that, so we're just going to ignore the fire for now, then. And I guess you two are going to squabble with each other. Okay, fine. Ooh. I'm glad nothing hit. Very glad. But yeah, now we're going to aim for shields and fire beam. You now can start burning things. Now, we don't have to worry about the med bay to the same degree, at least. But we do definitely want to aim for the mind control. And now there's a fire that's happened. I don't know if it suppresses fire, the auto AI. I don't know the answer to that question. Like, I genuinely don't know the answer to that. But I really desperately need more power. I'm actually going to turn the teleporter off. I don't need it on right now. Put it in the clone bay. I need people to come back more quickly. I can technically leave piloting. I guess I'm going to have to. There we go. We still had some evasion, and it's a strange logic. Now that we have the cloning bay, we are intentionally killing our crew when they're mind controlled. But the only problem is now we only have 1 crew on the ship. Now we have 2, thank goodness. You're just going to go straight into engines. They are taking forever to take these out too. Taking forever. Hacking, engage. Cloaking, engage. So many things. Shields. And then fire beam can go over everything else. We just are trying to damage rooms as much as possible now. So they have a lot of things on fire. A lot of things on fire. I don't know. Are they just not doing full damage to the... Are we just not capable of taking out these weapons quickly enough? No, we are. It just takes forever. We should now be on auto-fire, though. So auto-fire on the piloting. You can auto-fire on the engine. You can just ruin their day a bit. We should turn the clone bay down a notch to get the teleporter back on, though, because we don't need all the mantis around right now. But we're going to... I know it sounds kind of strange. We're going to intentionally keep them on the enemy ship because they will be less inclined to do anything with them if they do. If they stay there, they're going to be less inclined to ruin their day. Still got fires going on here, I guess. Oh, the super shield's back. I don't think that's going to save them. I thought the event was going on there, but I guess not. Yeah, we'll get our doors back. Lauren was going to get you to go back prematurely. I wonder if there's a breach in there, but it's fine. Yeah, here's the super weapon. I wish we hadn't done the stupid before when I thought they were going to trigger, but they didn't. We can turn our hacking back down now because, well, there's nothing left for it to hack because the shields are completely toast. And they're done! Hooray! We actually did it! I know it was only on easy, and I don't care. Because I finally beat the flagship with this stupid ship with GM, Fo, Fen, Lauren, Beth, and Tack. And let's pretend that we didn't lose a million different people, because we kind of did. Yeah. Thanks for hanging around while we defeated this. I know. Boarding ships take forever. I guess that means longer videos ensue, so it's not all bad news. Hopefully you did like the video. Let me know if you did. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now. Oh man, what a disaster. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.